Good evening and welcome to our...
So the decision is made to bat first in what could just about be called bowler-friendly conditions. Both captains will be happy enough.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Waiting.
You can't say how important that dive was. They scrambled the run, just about made it.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yes.
Terrific touch. Cracks it away behind square for 4.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Mallet into the attack now from the university end.
Yes.
Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Keeper.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Just threw the shot too early.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. Really good boundary, square of the wicket.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Keeper.
End of the over. 9 off it. England are none for 17.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Wait.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good return there, back from the deep. They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Out!
Yeah!
Good catch.
That's a key wicket. Not what you want so early in the innings. Barely troubling the scorer.
Milan won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Right there.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
End of the over, 3 off it. England are 1 for 20. Malik from the university end. Oh, the batsman couldn't get out of the way.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Catch!
Huge edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yes.
No interest in that one from the batter. Malik will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Right there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
Wait. Yes.
They'll get at least 1. A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wait.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Nice bowling.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yes.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Milan shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
7 runs added there. England are 1 for 36.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Keeper.
Good return there, back from the deep. Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it and just made sure of the cut shot.
Yep, yep.
There'll be runs here.
Not the best fielding that. Has a shy at the stumps, but they were well safe. And to add insult to injury, the ball flies to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Wait there.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keeper.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple one.
Wait there. Yes.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. The right armour is coming into the attack from the press box end. Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Confident appeal. Could it be?
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Wait.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Beaten on the drive.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yep.
Out. Caught.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Patel, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the university end. Edged it. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Big edge! Finds the edge. And taken. Superb delivery.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yes.
Nicked it.
Keeper.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Wait.
A little late on that. No runs scored. Well, that was the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Catch it.
Taken! A really good one too.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Curran takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got no ball.
Gave them very little in that over. 1 run added. England are 5 for 50.
Wait there.
Straight to the fielder.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yes.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Wait there. Wait. Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait on.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Patel doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling.
Wait on it.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
That's just outrageous.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, 3 runs coming from it. England are 6 for 59. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
Yes.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. Quick onto that in the infield.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap. Didn't hit that well, very late in playing the shot.
Big appeal. Super catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Wait there.
Parkinson will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single. Trouble. Oh, gone.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Wait.
The bat was very late coming down on that.
Catch it.
Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Yes.
They'll get at least one. Doesn't beat the infield. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Rashid shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Winning.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Just threw the shot too early.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Massive edge.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep away at that spot time and again. Drives and misses everything.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
England weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the press box end.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Nice bowling.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. Mills shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keeper's end.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Times it nicely.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of the over, 8 off it. England are 9 for 73. Patel, the left armour, is the new bowler from the university end. There'll be runs here. A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Really good shot there.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Nice shot, runs possible. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Wait on.
5 runs added in the over. England are 9 for 78.
Yes.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yeah.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Back go the stumps. Missed the straight ball. On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win this. Really needed more runs on the board. Pressure will be right on the bowlers if they don't find early wickets. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Parkinson will be disappointed with that delivery.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Big edge!
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Couldn't have hit that any better.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wait there.
7 runs added in that over. India are none for 7. Mills, a left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the university end.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bowlers.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. And with that, they're off the mark.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Yes, keeper. Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Yes, keeper.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Parkinson from the press box end. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Butler, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait there.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
Bold, disturbs the furniture.
This innings cut short before it could really take off. They'll be disappointed they couldn't go on and score a big one.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Misses everything.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
A little late on that, no runs scored. Just threw the shot too early.
End of the over. 4 runs coming from it. India are 1 for 24. Rashid, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the university end.
Wait on.
Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
You can't skip down the pitch and then do a complete air shot. How that isn't a stumping, I'll never know.
Nicked it.
Managed to get off the mark in a rather streaky fashion. The bowler won't mind that at all.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. Big shout. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Rashid getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters.
Yep.
Great shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Parkinson shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Gorgeous on drive. Mid-on has work to do.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Wait on.
Picks the gap perfectly. There'll be 1 run here for them.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Yep. Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Six runs added in the over. India are 2 for 46. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle. Curran, the left-arm medium fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yep, yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square. I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, it raced to the boundary.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Threw the hands at it, somehow missed everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Good return, back from the deep.
10 runs added there. India are 2 for 66. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the press box end.
Waiting. Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Yep.
Edge, there's no one there, could go down to the boundary.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. Comfortable single if they take it.
Just threw the shot too early.
Big edge.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. India are 2 for 72. Curran is coming into the attack. You see the left arm from the university end.
Yep.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yep.
Edge, keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Huge edge.
And that marks the end of the match. India complete a decisive victory in this match. The final margin...
A brilliant batting effort gets them home easily in the end. A fabulous all-round performance in what has been a dominant display.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon. We're live this evening from...
Not sure what's running through the captain's minds here. This pitch will only get easier to bat on, so why bat now? The bowlers could have a field day. Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Big edge. Couldn't get it through the field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
3 added in that over. India are none for 3. Ali, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the press box end. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Morgan, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Right out of the middle.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Super shot that.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Great shot through the gap. A couple on offer here.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous-looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Can't get that outside the ring field. It's a very tidy over, but they're still searching for that first wicket. Maybe it's just around the corner. Wokes from the university end. Strong appeal. They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Good precision with a throw back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Confident appeal. Could it be? The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Impacting outside the line. Easy decision for the third umpire. The narrowest of margins sees the not-out decision stay.